Welcome back to... I guess it only works for Kentucky Ballistics. Welcome back to Pork Chopping. Today we'll be shooting my 338 Lapua from Christensen Arms. It's their MPR model. We're going to be doing an accuracy test on this carbon fiber barrel, and then we will be doing a penetration test with some water jugs, and we will see how hard it hits some steel. We'll be shooting it at 100 yards. And we will start by sighting it in, so you'll see the whole process. I've only fired 5 rounds through this whole gun, and I've had it for, what, 3 years now, maybe? Mm-hmm. So we will we'll test it out. Let's get shooting. All right, like I said, we're shooting at 100 yards. I'm shooting my Underwood ammo, 250 grain AccuBonds. As advertised, they're going 2,970 feet per second. I got a pretty good deal on these from Underwood Ammo. I don't know if you can see, but they're blemished. I have yet to find any blemishes on any of these, but I don't know if it's on the box, on the brass, or the casings. I don't know, but we're gonna fire one shot to start. See how well it feeds. It's kind of like a gun review too. Over there. All right, make sure my eyes are on. All right, a little foggy. Oh well. All right, let's see how well it feeds. All right, gotta be a little tougher. All right, so I don't have a rear bag start, but I'm gonna aim center mass, fire. This is the first time I fired this gun in 3 years. Let's see how she kicks. Well, first off, I can say that their muzzle brake works really well. Kicked my butt a little bit, but that was not too bad. That was 2,965 feet per second. So we are 5 feet per second short of what they advertise. Perfect. Let's see how it ejects. No problem. Perfect primer strike. No signs of overpressure. Good. Where did we hit? You guys can see that we hit okay, it looks like we did not hit on the target. I think we hit a little left because when I bore sighted it might have been a little bit left. I'm gonna aim left. Let's see how it feeds. Alright, let's aim just to the left side of the target this time. See if we can hit it. Alright, I'm gonna aim for the right side of the target. Center mass. Trigger squeeze. Oh, okay, so I was right. So elevation, we look a little low, but I want to go, so I was aiming at the right edge, so I think we're 8 inches left. Here, let me put this here so I can get a good left. So we'll try that. That should be 8 inches. This is an MOA scope. I like Mills. I started with MOA, but I like Mills better. That was 2960, by the way. I forgot to mention. So this seems like pretty consistent ammo. Alright, now I'm going to aim center mass again. Good trigger squeeze. was low right? 2941. Man, these glasses are fogging up on me. It's so humid out. All right, take these down. All right, so we hit low right. So back to there. All right, let me see if I can find something to, let's see, will this work? Haha, this will work perfect. I like that. All right. 1, 2, we've shot 3 rounds so far. That was 2941. All right, now let's get this dead center. And then once we get it sighted in, we'll do a 3-round group. Go trigger squeeze 2981. All right, we hit right, a little low, and still, how do we hit that far right? I don't know. All right, there's where we hit. Move this forward a little bit. Where are my glasses? Over here. We had some technical difficulties. One being our camera down range. I did not realize that it had stopped. So let's put 3 rounds in. See how well it feeds. I think we're close to getting it sighted in, and then we'll shoot a 3-round group. So, all right, that last shot was 2981. Let's see how well it feeds. Oops. Sweet. Now, these glasses are fogging up. All right, I want to move this over a little bit. Let's move it up. Okay. Now, shoulder behind it. All right, ready? All right, here we go. Oh, knocked that over. I think it read 2961. Oh, look at that, loosened it a little bit. All right. Where did we hit? Okay, a little bit left. Let's try that. Ooh. That was a little tough to get out. Alright. Alright, let's see this shot. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, all right, so we're having some, wow, I lubed this right before we came too. Some extracting issues. All right, I've got 1 round in here. Let's go 1. Let's get a 3-round group. We'll aim for the head on the target. Let's get a 3-round accuracy out of that. 3-round accuracy group. All right. There, in case you guys want to look at some underwood ammo. All right. I don't think it picked that last shot up. Maybe it did. 29.41. All right. Center mass on the circle up top. That was a good squeeze. If anything, I feel like it might have been a little right. Okay, high right. Again, hard to extract. Wow. It's a good thing I don't need to do follow-up shots. Oh my goodness. But there's no signs of overpressure. Alright, so far I don't know if this is a very super accurate rifle. I have a good rest, not the best rest, but that was 29.69. That was a good squeeze. Alright, so right now we're looking probably at about 1.25 inch group. Again, man, this is tough to get these cartridges out. Last one. Let's see if we can stay high consistent. That was 29.55, and our last shot another good squeeze. All right, so not a great group. Maybe I should have let the barrel cool a little bit, but that hit something that high, it's dead. So let's go down. I'll set up the steel. Wow. I will set up the steel. We'll smack that, and then we'll smack our water jugs. We'll fire one shot at our steel. I've never shot this with a 338. Our last shot was 29.76. Forgot to mention that, I'm sorry. I've never shot the steel with 338 Lapua. I've shot it with 7 backcountry, 22 Creedmoor, 5.56, all very, high velocity rounds, and there's barely even the tiniest dent in there. I have it angled slightly, obviously. We don't want ricochets, even at 100 yards. We'll shoot that, and then we will shoot our water jugs. All right, I got one round in the chamber, one round in the magazine. We are shooting our steel first. Okay, I have never seen the steel. Oh, looks like I put a decent dent in it. You guys can see that probably a little bit better than I can. I've also never seen it swing that much. Now, another thing I want to mention, I have now fired 15 rounds through this. So I'm still in a break-in period with this. That could be the issue, could not be the issue. I lubed it a little bit this morning. Put some gun oil, 29.40. I always forget to mention that. It feeds nice, extracts not so nice. Now, let's put this over here. And I want to put this over here, get a little bit of a better angle on that water. Like I was saying, I think this gun is still in a break-in period. All right, water. Darn, love bugs are everywhere. All right, water jugs. I think it's going to blow through all of them, but I'm excited to see how much they explode. Here we go. Holy. Oh my goodness. I see one jug. It looks like it deviated a little bit. Or it hit high right. I don't know. That was 29.98. Wow, I cannot believe, uh-oh, how, there we go, how hard that just hit that. That is insane. I hope looks like I hit right just by the way the bottles flew. Wow. Let's go down and check that out. We are now safe and clear. All right, let's go check that out. We're gonna look at the steel first. Before that, I'm gonna turn my camera off. All right, ignore the jugs for now. Ignore those jugs. All right, that's good. So this steel, whoa, okay. I don't know where we hit on this. We have a really deep crater. We have two really deep craters. And I only hit this once. So I don't know what the other one was from, but I imagine that was my 338 Lapua. You guys tell me, which one was it? Was it that one, this one? That one looks more fresh, but I don't know. Tell me down in the comments. Me. All right, now to over here. This jug, we had a little leak to start. Now I think it's safe to say that we have an even bigger leak. I've never actually seen it split this much before where it didn't hit it. Looks like we curved around. All right, our first jug, I believe, was this. I believe this was our first jug. I could be wrong. While I'm editing this, I'll figure it out, but you guys saw which one. So our first jug, I think, is pretty obliterated, split in half. That's crazy. Maybe our second jug right here. Maybe our third. There's bullet fragments in it. Let's see if we can get it out real quick. Where is it? Did it come out? Oh yeah, here we go. Little tiny piece of lead right here, as you can see. Actually, that's the copper jacket. This one, maybe this was our second one. I bet you this was our second one. Where did we hit? I'm gonna assume we hit right here. Man, that bullet looks like it exploded. Here's our third one. I don't see any fragments in there. Oh, our other jugs, they fell in here. Here's one. We have an entrance right here and an exit. And there was still enough pressure to blow that little, whatever you call it, out. And then we have, it looks like an entrance hole. Maybe our bullet's in here? I see bullet fragments. Oh yeah, just tiny, tiny little pieces. Our bullet can't be that far. I mean, it looks like it bounced. Oh, maybe it glanced. I bet you it glanced off of that. That's what that looks like. So maybe our bullet isn't too far. All right, I'm gonna look for a second, see if I can find that bullet, and I'll be right back. All right, so in conclusion, 338 Lapua will go through a lot of water. If you guys want to see more water jugs tested, please let me know down in the comments below how many jugs you think I should have and how many you think it will go through, how many it will take to stop it. I have a little project in the works. Maybe a new gun, maybe a new caliber, maybe both. I don't know. We'll find out in a couple weeks. I don't know if you guys have heard of How Works Ballistics, but they make some really, really cool stuff over there. Some pretty innovative stuff. They do it all in shop. So maybe it'll be a similar caliber to our 338 Lapua. I don't know. Drop it down in the comments below. What caliber do you think we might be getting? Maybe we're getting just a bullet. Maybe we're getting a gun and bullet. I don't know. But if you want to head on over to How Works, I will leave it in the description down below. Really cool guy. I talked to him many times. Awesome guy. Very, very nice. If you want a discount code, it'll be HALWORKS9. HALWORX 9. I will also leave that in the description down below. So thank you guys so much for watching Pork Chopping. Again, go check out Hal Works. Go check him out. He's got really cool ammo, really good ammo. I'm kind of in shock at this. I really can't believe it exploded like this. You know, our 22 Creedmoor did something similar, but this is, I mean, it shredded this. Insane pressures. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great Memorial Day. Remember, it's not about you, it's about those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. So make sure you guys thank a veteran, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching Pork Chopping. I look forward to many more videos that will be coming out soon. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.